4 days, 1 goal. This is the Arctic Circle. The following clips are from our remarkable trip to Norway, where I had only one goal, and that is to witness the Northern Lights for the first time. Here's how it went down. My journey started in Kuala Lumpur, my home city. I am flying alone from Kuala Lumpur to Singapore to Doha, and my final destination, Doha, to Oslo, Norway, all alone, all with just this bag and that bag. That's all. That's all. And of course, out of all the gates, my gate is P15, which is literally all the way at the end. And so I made it to Singapore, then boarded a 7-hour flight to Doha, Qatar, which I had to stay overnight in the airport for 9 hours. Yeah, that was interesting. Oh, and look, my national TV is on the Doha Airport TV. Oh, and the prayer room was also very nice. Anyways, after having barely any sleep, I headed off to my flight to Oslo, Norway. Hello guys, just an update. I made it to Oslo and it's snowing right now. It's snowing pretty heavily. But yeah, all good. I survived all 3 flights. Welcome to Oslo, Norway. I'm taking a train to meet my parents at the city, and I am here wearing only one layer. GG. So I boarded the train that services from Oslo Lufthavn to Oslo Central. We still had a bit of daytime left to spare, so here's a small B-roll. Oh, and that was a bad idea. I am walking in the middle of Oslo. It's snowing pretty hard right now. We spent the night on board a train that was heading to Bergen, Norway. We arrived quite early in the morning, so we had a delicious cinnamon roll for our breakfast. Here I am in Bergen, just taking some pictures right now. Yeah, it's about 7:30. The sunrise is like 8:50, so I still have like an hour left to go before the sun rises. But yeah, it's getting bluish and it's cool. So if you guys want to know how budget I am right now, we haven't even slept in a hotel for the past 3 days. Last night we spent our night in the train. Now we're gonna spend our night in the airport. And yeah, everything's charging. This is my bed, very nice, very comfortable. Very luxurious. Luxurious. After what was a very comfortable sleep at the airport, it was time to catch the flight to the Arctic Circle, and most importantly, the Northern Light Territory. One of the main reasons to go and visit Norway. Enjoy this montage.
Walking with a game on, you are my kind, classic mind, and you look so fine. Loving the cold, smoking rose, see your fingers shake, and getting through your heartbreak. Some kind of free, same for me, don't know what I need. Don't doubt me, babe, you make me wanna change. Break my bed to make me wanna stay. I can't vibe me, babe, you make me love the pain. Break my bed to make me wanna stay. I can't. When you say it like that, got me falling right back, when you say it like that, let me fuck you right back, let me fuck you right back. When you say it like that, let me fuck you right back.
The scenery in the Lofoten Islands was something else. But we haven't reached our goal yet. The Northern Lights were still missing in our list. And let me tell you, it was a tough one. We only had 2 nights at the islands and things were not going to plan. The first night was just impossible with the amount of clouds in the sky. We drove as far as we could to avoid it, but we lost. Thus, the shots were pretty disappointing. Second day came and it did not look promising. In fact, it was even worse. Halfway through the day, clouds started to form, wind started to pick up, snow started to fall heavily, and visibility came down to nothing. The weather was so bad that a semi-trailer truck almost rolled over. In our minds, we said it was over. No way the sky can recover from this. Our only hope was the weather app indicating a clear sky later that night. To us, that was just like hoping for a miracle. Luckily, the snow did start to stop and the clouds slowly parted away. Stars started to pop out in the sky, and at exactly 8:26 p.m. I could not believe my eye. No way, oh my gosh, it is! It's it! Oh my gosh! Mommy! Look at it! The Northern Lights did not age well that night. After just 40 minutes, clouds came back and snow began to fall. That was our only chance, and we are so grateful for it.